Your second favorite fizzy drink harbors sinister secrets that affect millions of lives worldwide. Coca-Cola, the iconic beverage that's been a staple in households for over a century, has a dark side that's been carefully hidden from public view. Today, we're diving deep into the murky waters of Coca-Cola's history, uncovering shocking truths that span 3 centuries. From its humble beginnings as a patent medicine to its global domination of the beverage industry, we'll explore how Coca-Cola became one of the most recognized brands on the planet, and at what cost. One thing is certain, you don't build an empire selling sugar water without keeping a few skeletons in your closet. So grab a drink, maybe not a Coke, and prepare to have your perception of this beloved brand forever changed. Water exploitation impact. Coca-Cola's operations have been accused of depleting groundwater resources in various countries. In India, where millions struggle to access clean drinking water, Coca-Cola's bottling plants have been linked to severe water shortages. In Kerala, local farmers reported wells running dry after a Coca-Cola plant began operations. The company's water extraction left agricultural land barren and forced residents to rely on trucked-in water. In Chiapas, Mexico, Coca-Cola's influence has reshaped local culture. Clean water scarcity has led to Coca-Cola becoming a dietary staple, with the average person consuming 2 liters of Coke per day. Meanwhile, the local bottling plant continues to drain water resources, perpetuating a cycle of dependency and health issues. Health risks. Coca-Cola has been accused of downplaying the role of sugary drinks in the obesity epidemic. One study showed that children consuming just 1 extra sugary soft drink daily have a 60% greater chance of becoming overweight. The company's response has included funding studies to cast doubt on the connection between soft drinks and obesity, orchestrating campaigns to shift blame to lack of exercise rather than diet, and using tactics similar to the tobacco industry to create doubt and deflect responsibility. Coca-Cola's marketing strategies targeting young consumers are particularly concerning. The company has paid schools for exclusive rights to sell their products in vending machines, produced collectible items appealing to children while claiming they're for adults, and implemented a cradle-to-grave strategy to create lifelong customers. This revised version presents the information in a more narrative format without using bullet points. The content remains the same, but it's now structured in paragraphs for a smoother reading experience. Historical controversies. Let's turn back the clock to the late 1800s, when Coca-Cola first hit the market. Contrary to what the company claims today, Coca-Cola's original formula did indeed contain cocaine. The drink's name itself was a nod to its 2 primary ingredients: coca leaves, which contain cocaine, and cola nuts, which provided caffeine. At the time, cocaine was legal and widely used in patent medicines, so its inclusion wasn't as shocking as it seems today. However, the real controversy lies in why Coca-Cola eventually removed cocaine from its formula. In the early 1900s, racist fears began to circulate among white Americans. They worried that cocaine-laced Coca-Cola would lead to what they called Negro cocaine fiends becoming violent and attacking white people. Responding to these racist concerns, Coca-Cola began gradually reducing the amount of cocaine in their product. By 1929, they had developed a process to remove all psychoactive elements from the coca leaves used in production. This dark chapter in Coca-Cola's history reflects the deeply entrenched racial prejudices of the time. It's a stark reminder that even beloved brands have skeletons in their closets, often mirroring society's worst aspects. Today, Coca-Cola still uses coca leaves in its formula, but only after they've been processed to remove all traces of cocaine. The company has a special arrangement with the Stepan Company, the only business in the United States authorized to import and process coca leaves. Yet another sobering reminder of how societal prejudices can shape business decisions, and how companies like Coca-Cola have played a role in perpetuating harmful stereotypes. Business practices. Coca-Cola has long been accused of anti-competitive behavior. In Mexico City, one shopkeeper reported being told her Coke deliveries would stop unless she removed a rival cola from her store. This kind of strong-arming smaller businesses is a recurring theme in Coca-Cola's global operations. But Coke's tactics don't stop there. The company has a history of acquiring rival brands to maintain its market share. Sprite, Fanta, Minute Maid, and even Thumbs Up in India. All these brands are now under the Coca-Cola umbrella. This strategy allows Coke to dominate shelf space and limit consumer choice, all while giving the illusion of variety. Perhaps most concerning is Coca-Cola's significant influence in the political sphere. The company spends millions annually on lobbying efforts, particularly against sugar taxes and stronger dietary guidelines. In 2020 alone, Coca-Cola spent over $6 million on federal lobbying in the United States. Coca-Cola's political influence extends to health policy as well. The company has funded research to downplay the role of sugary drinks in obesity, instead emphasizing lack of exercise as the primary culprit. This mirrors tactics used by the tobacco industry, casting doubt on scientific consensus to protect their bottom line. While Coca-Cola presents an image of bringing people together, behind the scenes, it's clear that corporate interests often take precedence over public health and fair competition. From its origins containing cocaine to its modern-day formula laden with sugar, Coca-Cola has consistently prioritized profits over people and the planet. At this point, you need to ask yourself, is that refreshing taste worth the cost to your health, to vulnerable communities, and to our environment? The power to change this industry lies in our hands as consumers. By making the right choices about what we drink, we can send a powerful message to Coca-Cola and other beverage giants. Remember, every time you reach for a drink, you're casting a vote for the kind of world you want to live in. Choose wisely.